It is time for the big finale. Welcome everyone to the marathon of the A-League, the finale of the RLI Season 1. And I'm joined here for one more time by Peterson in the commentary box.
Yep, I'm here for the finale. As we can see, the Swift Swans, Coastal Crushers and the Lunar Outriders are the only three teams that can win the championship. Cottontail Coalition and the Starship Speedsters can podium. The rest are not able to get into the top three. But they still have a chance to be selected as hard. As we see the test run, this is the last time the season will be seeing these guys.
Yes, their journey in Season 1 is done. So, yeah, thank you for the test teams for doing the runs here for us and showing the tracks and the setups and designs and that sort of thing. It was a really grateful thing to have you guys. So Dawnbreakers here would win this test run, followed by the Pistachio Prestige and I think the Frost Firefighters here, the Fable Flyers, Spectrum Strikers, and also the Cobalt Forgers, and actually that was the Harmony Rockers finishing here. So Skarmour's calls got stuck.
So the Golden Gamblers and the Kingfishers, a bunch of teams got stuck in that run.
Yeah, that shows how dangerous the Gravtech section is. It is in this season, and we saw that in this, especially the Gravtech section, a lot of times marbles got stuck in the past few events, so that had the Gravtechs in their design. So anyway, let's start here the finale. This is going to be interesting here because three teams can still win the championship. That is the big three. But five teams can still place to the podium. That is actually the entire top five. So, like Expedition said. So, let's see the starting grid here.
Alright, let's see what the starting grid's going to be. At the back of the grid, we have the Starship Speedsters and the Sea Dragons. Bad performances in the qualifiers, and then we have the Mini Velts and the Jazz Juggernauts. Then Glaciators and the Prismatic Primroses. Then the Wise Watchers and the Coastal Crushers, then the Station Choir and the Glowstones, then Ivory Impacts and Shimmering Sunbursts, and Lunar Outriders and the Pawn Protectors, and starting top two will be Swift Swans and our pole sitters and winners from the previous event, the Cottontail Coalition.
And also, let's say, before we start the first lap here, Swifty Swans is one of the big contenders, so let's watch him. But here we go to the finale, starting with the first lap. We have 16 laps here, so this is literally a marathon of event.
Yeah, alright. Up front is the Prismatic Primroses are battling up front with the Station Choir. The Coastal Crushers, Glaciators and Pomatus are getting involved, but the Glowstones take the lead.
Glowstones, I think they came from 7th place on the grid. They're going to lead here. Very far ahead of everyone. Polar Protectors and the Wise Watchers got stuck, but they are going to get free.
The Glowstones did get P2. The Swift Swans, I believe, got P2, and the Coastal Crushers got P3. Or that was the Glaciers that got P2.
I think it was the Glaciators, but where are the leaders? Let's see. The leaders, Swifty Swans in 11th place, Luna Outriders in 5th, and the Coastal Crushers, importantly, in 3rd place. So, Swifty Swans, I think they still are in the championship contention, but by the way, let's remember, after lap 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15, we are going to see the provisional top 10, and obviously we are going to see also the provisional leaders of the standing. So, let's see here, coming to the lap number 2, going to the green funnel, the Ivory Impact take the lead now, going to the Gravtechs here, very far ahead of everyone.
The Ivory Impact are trying to show that they can win another gold because they've not won any gold medals since the inaugural event.
Yeah, I think they do need here to prove themselves. They are one of the teams in the middle of the pack, so that is good for them so far.
We got 2 DNFs. Oh, 3 actually. The Sea Dragons, who started 15th on the grid, are now in dead last because they got stuck in the funnel.
This is definitely not good for the Sea Dragons, a team that lost a bunch of momentum in the second half of the season, already down I think in 13th in the standing, so it's not looking good.
But next season they really need to step up on the individual events because that's really where they're slacking. But they're really good in the team events by the looks of it. The Ivory Impact and Prismatic Primroses are doing good up front, and Ivory Impact are trying to be the first team in the main league to lead 2 straight laps.
And I think they are going to do this.
They are going to do it. The Glowstones are back up to the top, near to the top in P2, and starting to be in P3 is the Glaciers.
Yeah, a lot of teams finishing here, and after this lap, importantly, we are going to see the provisional standings. Swifty Swans down in the order, and Luna Outriders got stuck. So let's see what is going to shake up. The Coastal Crushers is finishing 4th, would not be able to pass the Swifty Swans by the tiebreak. This is interesting.
The Ivory Impact would get into P5 overall, and the Glowstones would get up to P4. But the Coastal Crushers need to get up a lot more if they want to win this title as we go into lap 4.
Yeah, coming to the last few laps, Judgment and Sea Dragons jump a lot of spots here, but going to the green funnel, everything can happen. So far, it's looking. Oh, that is the Wise Watchers. I think that is the Wise Watchers taking the lead, but the Glowstones pass them. But the Wise Watchers breeze past the Glowstones, and they are going to lead. Coming to the lap number, I think 5, lap number 5. Yes.
That was a really good one by the Wise Watchers. They have also not done really anything since balancing. In fact, they're probably the only team that's not done anything since balancing.
Yeah, definitely not have been in a great form for them, but also Cotton and Galicia lost a bunch of momentum in the Gravitax. But anyway, Ivory Impact lost 12 spots, Glaciers 11 spots, and Judgment lost 10 spots. Meanwhile, the Wise Watchers jumped 10 spots to the lead, so let's see what's going to happen going to the lap number 5.
They're all battling in the finals, and I think the Vermilion Velvets are getting the lead. That's the Glowstone for the Velvets and Watchers are trying to catch up.
Oh, but a grand entrance to the green funnel. The Station Choir take the lead.
Station Choir trying to get away from the other teams, and they will win the run. Or by the Wise Watchers and the Sea Dragons. It's the current top 3 from balancing.
This is interesting.
In the top 3 now. Yeah, the teams that used to have 0 individual medals, Citation Choir have. Actually, they all don't even have team medal, individual event medals. They're kind of slacking in these kind of events.
Yeah, Citation Choir came from 10th place on the grid to jump to the lead, coming to lap number 6. Glaciers and Judgment, as I said earlier, that they drop a lot of spots. They now jump into the top 5. Pollen Protector, Shimmer Sunburst, and Coastal Crushers in dead last. Oh my god, this is not looking good for them.
The Coastal Crushers need to improve. They want to win. But Ivory Impact, Swans, and the Prismatic Primroses are the top 3 now in this heat, in this lap. But they're trying to get to the middle of the funnel, and Josh Jones were there for a second. But the Vermilion Velvets take the lead by the Coastal Crushers and the Prismatic Primroses.
The team that had struggled much of the season now take the lead. This is interesting for them.
Yeah.
They need that.
The Vermilion Velvets have been really terrible this season. Their only medal was in distance drag, but they have tried to get more points recently. But they did get last recently collision.
Yeah, not looking good. And also, wait, now that we are going to see also the standings, Swifty Swans would lead by 1 point despite Coastal Crushers finishing in second, but the Swifty Swans also improved to 6th place currently in the race. So, and also the Prismatic Proposals out of nowhere came into the P7 in the standings. So, yeah, Glowstone is dropping, despite finishing last, would still finish the top 5.
Yeah, they're all, now we're going to lap 7. The Glaciers temporarily got stuck, but they're back going again. The Coastal Crushers and the Juggernauts are battling in the green funnel. The Vermilion Velvets and Sea Dragons also trying to get involved. They're all battling round and around. Who's going to get through first? It's the Coastal Crushers, the team that really needs this. They have really been really consistent throughout the entire tournament.
Yeah, they do need this because they still taking here the lead. they really need to do something if they still want to win the championship, because the Swifty Swans are the team that it is in first place on all those things, of course. So they need to do really bad to the Luna Outriders or the Coastal Crushers have any chance of taking this title.
I also would like to point out that the Coastal Crushers are the only team in the current top 3 that... Is in the lead for by Sea Dragons and Shimmering Sunburst. The Starship Species and Coastal Crushers are trying to get involved. Who's going to take these? The Contact Coalition.
Yeah, I generally don't know where the conclusion came from, but anyway, they are now in the lead and quite far ahead of the Glaciators. I think they are now in second place, but wait a second, hold on. The Glowstones breezed to the top side of the grab stacks and breezed past the Glaciators here. Sedition Inquirer finishing here, but Prismatic Roses got stuck. The Pollen Protectors got stuck as well.
That is indeed very interesting by these teams. But the Pollen Protectors need to do good, and they have been improving quite a bit since that silver elimination race. But the Contact Coalition have been on quite a good hot streak lately.
Yeah, definitely. Well, now the Coastal Crushers, and I think oh wait a second, that is the Prismatic Primroses and the Jazzuggernaut now battling here in the funnel. Who is going to lead the Vermilion Velvets? Out of nowhere they came here, and they are now here to play trying to win here this race, but we still have multiple laps here to still win this race here, so they are still going to lead. Ivory Impact, the Glowstones finishing here. Cetacean Choir just barely ahead of the Coalition. The Luna Outriders, Coastal Crushers finishing here right now. Glaciators, Shimmering Sunbursts. And oh, hold on, was not the Coastal Crushers and Swifty Swans got stuck. Shimmering Sunbursts, Jazzuggernauts, and the Prismatic Primroses got stuck in the green funnel. Oh my god. And now currently the Luna Outriders would be, with this result, with a 6th place, would be good enough to take a 2nd place, but not close to the Swifty Swans. Would be 6 points behind the Swifty Swans. So Luna Outriders may have a shot here, but they need to improve.
Kind of crazy that Prismatic were the first team into that green funnel, and they didn't even exit it. But as they all go into lap 10 now, they all need to do really good if they want to get really high in the standings.
Yeah, who's going to lead?
The Shimmering Sunbursts have the lead going into the gravel tracks. They're going down, and they're certainly going to win this heat. These ones did try to make a challenge, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah.
And the Starship Speedsters will get 3rd.
Yeah, Starship Speedsters, I think that is the first time that they appear in the top 3. But anyway, Shimmering Sunburst, a team that... the Jazzugernauts got stuck. Oh my god, oh wait. And more teams got stuck in the green funnel. That was the Vermilion Velvets and the Glaciators. But anyway, just closing water from what I was saying, the Shimmering Sunburst is a team that got a gold medal in the elimination race. But other than that, they did not get any results in the next 2 events. So they are now trying to get another good result for the team just to end the season, because they can no longer place to the top 3.
Alright, as we go into this lap, the Contact Coalition and the Luna Outriders were the first 2 teams to get into the funnel. But who's going to get into the lead now? Here's the Cetacean Choir out of nowhere, followed by the Swiss ones. The Glaciators and Swiss ones are trying to pass. Glaciators go through with a good pass, and they will get the win in front of Glowstones and Cetacean Choir.
Glowstones, I don't know where they came from, but they passed the Cetacean Choir, almost past the Glaciators as well. And Heracles finishes here what we are having. Oh my god. Prismatic Primroses once again getting stuck in the green funnel. What is happening with them?
Also, in that heat, the Wise Watchers managed to pass the Velvets before they crossed the line. That was a really nice pass. And I've got to say, the Glaciers had a really good lap. They went from last all the way up to 1st.
My god, that is as flashy as you can be in this event.
We did see that in the B League, I believe. And the Velvets and Impact, the top 2 from a previous lap, are battling up front. But who's going to get down into the funnel first? into the Mall Rush. Like, the one that went through first got stuck. It was the Swift Swans, I believe, who got through first. The Coastal Crushers, then the through goes to Sunburst.
Where are the shimmy sunbursts? What are the shimmy sunbursts doing here? Jesus Christ, what a lap we had here. Swifties was, I thought that at this moment that they take the lead going to the marble, to the green funnel, to the little green funnel. I thought they would be ahead of everyone, but shimmy sunbursts just cut the funnel and take the lead here. And that would be good enough for them to join the top 4. Yes. But anyway, the Swifties ones with this top 3 result would take the lead would just extend. So my God, they need to struggle to other teams to have any shot here to the win, and going to the lap number 13 already.
That was a crazy move. We have to know this though, that lap racing can be very unpredictable, like we've seen in the comps like the Coastal Marble Championship.
Yes. That is a good note for you, man. But anyway, who is that? Who is that going to the green funnel? That is the Vermilion Velvets. Yes, indeed, it is the Vermilion Velvets.
And they will take the lead. They are trying to win this event so they can get high. And the Wise Watchers just got stuck.
Oh.
Primroses and the Glowstones passed them by.
Still, somehow they got 4th here. I think that is a good save by... I think that actually they got pushed by other teams, but anyway, it could have been even worse for them. And all the Coastal Crushers got stuck in the green funnel.
That is kind of sad because the Coastal Crushers are in 2nd provisionally in the championship, but they need to show they can get up there. But as we have 2 more laps remaining, the Velvets are currently going to win it, although Prismatic Primroses and the Glowstones. As we go down again.
Yeah, we have just only 3 laps actually, because that is lap 14, so 14, 15, and 16 to close the season. So 3 laps for any of these teams. If they still want to win, and I think everyone still wants to win this event, because this is a very interesting event here to win. So anyway, the Jazz Juggernauts are now here in the lead. They, I don't think they were never like in the top 3 in any of the laps, but they're now in the 1st place position, which is good for the team. Oh, I think the Glaciers got the Glaciers, I think they got pushed by a bunch of teams in the Gravtex, and they now fell to 14th.
Jazz Juggernauts did have an interesting end to the first half of the season, with them getting 2 straight golds to get up to like P5 overall. They have not done that much since then, other than a bronze and traction rush. But as we go into lap 15, this is the last lap where we will see a standings update
after this lap we are going to see. So who is going to? Yeah, the shimmy numbers. I think I saw this move. But wait, that is the Pollen Protectors trying to take the lead, but it's not going to happen. Shimmy Sunbursts going to the final lap are going to lead, and Luna Outriders in 3rd.
Yeah, the top 6 is coincidentally the top 6 overall from the elimination race in the main league.
Oh, this is very interesting. Oh, man, look at that. Coastal Crushers and Swifty Swans down in the order. 12 and 14th.
As we see, the Lunar Armadas are currently going to get into P2. Sunbursts aren't going to get up to P4. And the Pollen Protectors are getting up to P6. But we only have 1 lap remaining. Who is going to win the Rolling Legends Invitational Season 1?
Yeah, the winner will take it all, like Abba said once in the past. So who is going to win the marathon and win the 16th gold and last gold of the season 1 of the Rolling Legends Invitational? Going to the green funnel, I have no idea who's going to take the lead here. Glowstones came here to play, and they are going to have a pretty decent lead here over the Cetacean Choir. Is anyone going to catch them?
Glowstones get the final goal of the season. Cetacean Choir will get their first ever individual medal, and the Pollen Protectors will get the final bronze.
I think the Lunar Outriders were in 5th, so if my math is right, the Swifties ones are the Rolling Legends Invitational Season 1 champions. I think despite them getting stuck in, yes indeed, 15th and 5th, that is right. Luna Outriders and Coastal Crushers are not going to catch. These 15 Swans are going to be the first ever champions of the Rolling Legends Invitational.
Congratulations to them. They got their first medal in the sink slide of this season, but now they have gotten 3 golds since then, which is the only medals they've actually gotten. Luna Outriders will end the championship in 2nd overall, and Coastal Crushers will end the championship in 3rd overall.
Yeah, congrats to all of the 3 teams for making to the overall podium, and that means they are going to be auto qualified to the season 2. So, and we are going to still see the closing ceremony, and also see the season 2 hosts, our first ever hosts here for the Rolling Legends Invitational. So, oh my god, what a good moments here talking about the race. What a good moments we saw here in this race. A lot of battles, and undeniably, no doubt, Glowstone's Emerald catching the last gold of the season, taking the lead 5 times, same as the Vermilion Fibers, but anyway, this Vermilion Fibers still finished last.
The Glowstones, I like to add, were in last after the 2nd event, but they have improved a lot since the Sink Slide silver medal, as this is their 2nd gold in their career. Their first came in the Battlefield Blitz.
Yes. Guys, thank you so much, Speeders fans, firstly, for joining me here for this season. And thank you so much, guys, for joining us here in this journey. I'm going to see you next time. Goodbye.